Upper bracket finals, Stermy versus Serious Gaming Cypher, Italy versus Belarus. One map to finish it, 10 minutes, and one of them will be moving on to the grand finals. And so far, Cypher did take the Mega, but also ate a railgun, so that's going to be pretty much nullified. Did get the yellow and the 25 armor, we'd call it, or green armor. It is green. That's how I worked that one out. Not a bad start. But I think Stermy feels quite comfortable because he's got the red armor on his side of the map. So if he gets the red, he's got time to push the Mega. And nice from Cypher. What Cypher's doing now is just trying to delay Stermy. And look at this, Cypher comes in, big LG.
Amazing.
And absolutely brilliant. Perfect timing from Cypher. And he wins the Mega, but Stermy now has to hit. And there comes another railgun. And that's a perfect start. But it shouldn't, Stermy just doesn't want to let this shake him. He knows he can fight back. He's doing a lot of damage to Cypher. He might have to give up another frag, but still, this map, there's going to be a lot of fragging between these two. It's a very fast pace, and you can already tell by Cypher, he's eager to get involved in any kind of situation.
Yeah, I think both of these players are players that aren't going to sit back and try and waste the time like we've seen in, for example, Chance Destruct
on this. Very spammy, but these guys really know how to execute the shots, really know how to get involved. But 3-0, 1 minute 30 gone on the clock. Stermy doesn't have any armor to his name. He does though have the Mega currently with Cypher, and Cypher should be able to pick up this fight. And that was really, really nice LG. In fact, I think he's out aiming Stermy right here on the LG. I'm sure it's quite high. Yeah, 38%. That's ridiculous for Cypher, and ridiculous just for a professional player as well, especially when your opponents, on a pro level here that you're watching are meant to be, the best dodgers, the best aimers and players in the world. So if you can hit a 38% compared to Stermy's 30, you've got to be very happy. Impressive. Nice railgun.
Yeah, that's something that could maybe make the difference here, but we've seen some great rails already from Cypher as well. Now we're going to see a fight maybe
nice.
for this red armor. Look at that for a combo.
One railgun hit. Oh, he hits it after the red, but he knows Cypher's low, and Cypher comes through. You can't stop him.
Yeah, that's one thing that's great from Cypher. Is really, if he wants to be in a part of the map, he's not going to let you stop him, and he is going to force his way into where he needs to be. And right now at 5-0 up with still 7.5 minutes to go. It's Cypher 5, Stermy 0. Red armor collected this time by Stermy. Let's switch over to Stermy, who's almost 100-100. Moves away again. Yellow armor is available, and it's going to be Cypher that collects that. Does get railed though, so actually losing more than he gained from that one. That's a great one from Stermy. Does actually miss the third one, but he's got all the angles set up, and he's going to make this jump over towards that red armor. Just a little bit scared that Cypher might change position and be able to hit him, which he did from underneath. But Stermy returned one.
The Mega as well. That's really good play from Cypher. He took a lot of damage, but he stayed strong, and he denied Stermy a chance to take the red and the Mega, which would have given Stermy a really good foot in the map, and that would have, probably led to his first kill. But instead, he's delayed Cypher. He's done Cypher delayed Stermy, did a lot of damage, and now we might even see Cypher put out a kill here, over by the red armor. Grenade spams down. Stermy got to be very, very careful here. Can't give up the frag, but certainly can't give up a free red armor, and he needs to delay Cypher for the Mega, but I don't think Stermy has a time on the Mega. So, there he is. Stermy did have a time on that Mega, so that's really credit to Stermy to be able to time that item, considering Cypher's really kept him away from it. And there's a nice railgun. And look at this. We're only 4 minutes in, and I think Stermy's hit like 6 impressive so far.
Well, currently on 47% rail. 5 seconds for this red armor. Stermy going in there early might actually, be a little bit of an advantage for him, because Cypher likes to, or in fact Stermy as well, they like to peek out there just as you're making that jump. And he did get railed. That yellow armor is going to be pushing. Here comes Cypher. LG blazing. Mega health is there. Cypher's going to muscle his way in, and there's the rail. And it's 6-0 to the Belarusian. And here comes a conversion as well. Maybe. Yeah, there it is.
Second time. But yeah, absolutely brilliant from Cypher. Like, Stermy jumped and Cypher heard it, and even though Stermy landed a good first rocket, Cypher didn't back away and was like, well, you're going to be mid-air and on an open ledge. I'm just going to LG as much of your health as possible while you've got the rocket launcher out, which isn't a great rocket weapon to fight back with if you're dodging well. And then by the time Stermy switched to another weapon, he just did too much damage, and the kill came in for Cypher. And so far, looking unstoppable here as we move into halftime. Stermy has had a great accuracy with the railgun. He's really been able to connect, and if he can just keep pushing that railgun like he is now, he might be able to make something happen. But Cypher hits a crucial second shot there, and that's really going to cripple Stermy and slow down the game a little bit more, or at least maybe mean that Cypher is unkillable just for a good 20 seconds until Stermy gets a little bit more pressure up.
We've gone past the halfway point already. Here comes Stermy. Cypher down to less than 40 HP. Missed rail from Cypher. In comes Stermy through the teleporter, and he's going to survive with just 12 or 7 HP by the time he dropped down there.
I wonder if Cypher just turns off his health and armor in the game, like he just doesn't care. He's like, yeah, I've got 30 health, but I just don't want to know, because I'm just gonna play like I'm so confident, like I'm running around like 200. Because honestly, that move where he caught Stermy coming out the teleporter, Cypher was just like, 30 health. He could have killed himself with his own rocket, and yet he does it, and he succeeds. It's amazing.
So red armor about to come into play, and Stermy's going to want to challenge for it. And actually, interesting rail position. You don't obviously usually see that position used for railing onto that red armor area. But I think Cypher's going to manage to get up there. But one more rail from Stermy could have left Cypher really, really crippled. But as it is, he's 100. There's a rail. And we've got a good bit of time now for Stermy to maybe hunt one of these frags down at least.
Yeah, he's been hitting a lot more impressive rail gun now, Stermy. It's even got better as the game goes on in terms of he's been connecting more frequently at least. But he hasn't been able to utilize that yet. Cypher has kept some dominance on the items and dominance on the map, and it's been still hard for Stermy, but at least even though he hasn't won a frag from doing all the damage, he's won a lot of health and armor to his name, and so he's going to need to use that as good as he can. He's going to play for the Mega. Cypher gets it, and the defensive rockets from Cypher were good, but one good one from Stermy, and this is going to be Cypher's surely. And you just feel it coming when you take that kind of fight with Cypher. Great play from Stermy, nice counter kill with the railgun, puts him up onto his one frag, and 8 frags now to catch, but that railgun just changes the whole game dynamic. One railgun when you think you've got a chance to push just shuts you out and even makes you feel like you're going to give up a frag, and that's exactly what happens. Cypher picks up another one, 10-1. Hits his 4th impressive. Brilliant railgun to rocket.
Looking almost too easy for Cypher at times. Look at that for a combo once again. Rail down, and now he's 2 in a row. Impressive, seals off a 12-1 scoreline. And we've still got 2 minutes 21, so this could be a real domination from Cypher. And the scoreline can change here on aerowalk quite quick. To that level, to 10 frags in 2 minutes, it's very, very hard.
I mean, Cypher just won't let it happen, even if Stermy pretty much hit every single railgun. I'd imagine before he got the 10 frags, he'd probably run out of ammo. There wouldn't be enough weapons spawning on the map in time for him to be able to do that. But certainly versus other players, it is possible. But Cypher, just right now, looking too good. But that rocket was direct. Wow, and he even gets the Mega. So, a 12-4 with 1 minute, 40. If he keeps this pace up, it would at least look close at the end. I'm not even sure if it's possible, but when Cypher feels like, well, I'm kind of bored of dying and giving you the frags, he might just slow down the game. But he's the kind of person that just likes to play for the, because it is, playing in tournaments is stressful, but it's certainly a hell of a lot of fun, and just going against the best players in the world, in the game Quake Live is, just fun to play, and hiding is, for Cypher not what he likes to do really. He just likes to shoot and make some impressive stuff happen.
Well, we're about to hit that last minute, and it's still that huge lead for Cypher that Stermy probably isn't going to be able to catch up. But Stermy's had some good moments in this. We've seen some very amazing plays by both of these players here on aerowalk, and of course the second map, DM13, it was all about Stermy. He had a real good control, and hats off to him. He's had a good DM13 in the entire tournament.
Yeah, he has. Probably one of the best EM13s, to be honest. And that was a great kill from Stermy with the railgun. And he's going to make the rocket conversion. Gets the mega off the spawn and the railgun shot. And he can actually make the rocket jump over, looking to finish with the railgun. How confident. And he's even got like 8 impressives to his name now. And an impressive is when you hit, you know, 2 railguns back to back. And that is, of course, as Quake Live rightly called it, impressive. And Cypher, though, will shut that one down. And Stermy knows it's GG now. Lost all momentum. Probably didn't have enough time anyway. And as we move into the final 10 seconds, it is going to be serious gaming Cypher that will move on into the grand finals. But, you know, if you're a fan of Stermy just from his performance here,